Curtis Quillen with sports.
For those of you who saw your brackets go up in flames yesterday, I'd like to commiserate with you. I had Oral Roberts, Virginia, and Arizona all going to the Sweet 16. Brutal, right? Meanwhile, for the third consecutive NCAA tournament, the Baylor men's team finds itself on a top 3 seed line as the Bears open the tournament Friday. And the Bears will look to avoid becoming the second South Region team upset, facing UC Santa Barbara. Arizona, of course, being the first. The Bears still have guys on the roster who were part of that 2021 title run, even if they didn't have key roles on that team like Flo Thamba and Adam Flagler. After a heartbreaking end to the season a year ago, Baylor's driven. They know they've got to be focused to beat the Gauchos, but more than that, there's things they have to do to make a run. Langston Love said the young guys on the roster leaning heavily on their experience, knowing it'll help them weather runs and make sure they don't get upended for a second consecutive year.
They just said that we just got to stay together. Every game's not going to be the same. You're not always going to be making shots. There's going to be ups and downs. But they just said that as long as we just stay together and everybody stays, we got to stay on the rope, that everybody's on the rope, and we'll be all right.
Tip later today, 12:30 Central. We will have full coverage for you all night long on 6 News at 5, 6, and 10. Here's a look at some of the Texas and Big 12 schools in the NCAA tournament in day one. No shocker here. A&M Corpus Christi falls to Alabama 96-75. Texas pulls away late to brush its teeth of Colgate. And then the Big 12's West Virginia started the day on an 11-0 run before running out of gas in the first game of the day, losing to Maryland by 2. Houston survived 63-52 against Northern Kentucky, and A&M fans, just get ready for baseball season. There's a much different feel surrounding the Baylor women's program this season than most fans are used to and than the program had just a year ago. But as Baylor hits the road for the first weekend of the NCAA tournament for the first time in more than 10 years, there's no worry. The Bears are as confident as they've ever been, and Nikki Collins says it's the perfect way to show that no 2 years are the same. Each year is a new team. Where that rings most true, injuries from last year where a short bench stayed healthy as opposed to this year.
We ended up last year only having 7 players that really played. And other than Sarah's broken hand that we played through, we were unscathed. We started the same lineup in every game all season long. The basketball gods were on our side in a lot of ways. We almost never had players missing in practice. This year has been a free-for-all.
The Bears opened their run against Alabama Saturday afternoon. Former longtime Baylor assistant coach and current MCC head women's coach Bill Brock will be named the next head coach at Division I Tarleton. He confirmed to 6 Sports. In his one season on Lake Waco, he guided the Highlassies to the national tournament for the first time in almost 40 years. Brock was on Kim Mulkey's staff at Baylor for 18 seasons and was instrumental in winning all 3 national championships. This is Brock's first Division I head coaching job at a 4-year school. Again, all your Baylor coverage headed your way tonight at 5, 6, and 10. We'll see you then. Have a fantastic Friday.